Hi everyone, welcome to the video demonstration of my personal portfolio website. My name is Bibek and I am a part-time UI UX designer. My goal with this site was to create a clean, user-friendly interface that works seamlessly on both mobile and web platforms. As you can see in the screen, this is my home page. It is fully responsive on web. So let's start with the actual code. To maintain this clean across all the whole site, I used a global CSS reset and define the Poppins family in the HTML root. As you can see on the top, uh, I have used font family Poppins and scroll behavior is smooth. For the layout, I used CSS flexbox on the hero section by setting display flex and all an item centers. I ensure that my introductory text and profile image stay perfectly aligned, providing a balanced visual hierarchy immediately upon landing, as you can see here. So in the CSS, this part is for root element styling, and I have used font family Poppins by default. And if Poppins does not work support on some device, then it will be set to Caesar UI and then sans serif. And for the body part, I have set background color to white and with 100%. And I have added color of text to black. And this is a class used for controlling home navigation link. And my primary color, my design primary color is hashtag 2560 EB. So I have set home color by default to 2560 EB. And for the rest of the part of home link, let me show you what is home link. So as you can see here in my class, I have assigned portfolio class to my logo portfolio. This is my basically a logo for my personal portfolio. And for home page, I have used home nav as a separate class because uh, when when I open the personal portfolio, then the home page will be home page color should be in blue color as it is my uh, primary color. So I have set different class for home nav, and for the rest of the nav bar, I have used home link class, and I have set their uh, color to black by default, and I have set font size to 18 pixel. And portfolio, this is my logo page, and this is a class for controlling navbar and hamburger icon property. All the navbar and hamburger icon property are being set from this my navbar and icon. So this is for the home page, and let me show you the responsive of my home page. So as you can see here, my home page is fully responsive on mobile phone. If you want to check on some phone how it looks, then if I may check on iPhone 14 Pro Max, then it will look something like this on responsive side. So that's for my home page. While talking about me and navigation logic, in the about me section, you can learn a bit more about my passion for elegant design and see my personal details. As here I can see, I have included my name, my email, and my personal informations, and I have added some social medias hover effect here also. When you hover, then it will change its color to my primary color. Uh, I have also added a download CP button, although it's not working now because I have only used HTML and CSS. But in future, I will implement this, and you will be allowed to download my CP. And in my footer, you can see three social media links. You can check my GitHub ID from here. If you click, then it will be directed to my GitHub profile. And if you want my Facebook, then you can click here and you can see my check my profile. And I have also added Instagram link here as well. So now let's go on to project page. So this is my project page. Moving on to project page, I have curated a gallery of my design work. Each project is housed in a clean defined card that highlights the project title and a brief description, making it easy for recruiters to scan my portfolio. Uh, I have used, I have made it a clean UI. So this, I have added total six projects. So these are the project, these are the projects that I did during my first semester and also in my free time. The first project I added is Playbook Zoo website. It was my first semester project, and the second is mobile app UI and personal portfolio and so on. So let me explain my project codes a little bit in summary. To create this responsive gallery, I utilized CSS grid in the icon. Let me show you here. In the icon, so I will explain from top. So this is the root element styling. I have used same property, and for body part, I have also used the same property. And main navbar content also stays consistent with the same as index.html. And as you can see here, I was talking about this icon in the dot icon class navigation and the main project container. I use display grid. As you can see here, I have used display grid, especially for the project layout. I used grid template columns auto. As you can see here, I have used grid template columns auto to allow for a structure alignment. For the interactive field, I applied a CSS transition to the project boxes, so they softly scale when hovered. This keep the UI engaging without needing some scripts. I have, let me show you. Here I have added hover effect, and while hovering, I have added box shadow. Uh, Let me show you. I actually see here. I was talking about this. When I hover, then it will display box shadow. In every project, I have added a hover effect with some uh, little bit transitions. So this is my project page. Now let's talk about the contact page. So as you can see here, this is my contact page. It looks something like this in web. At first, I have added heading uh, with a get in touch and subheading with feel free to reach out for collaboration or just to say hello. The contact page is straightforward and functional. It features a streamlined form for direct inquiries and a section for social connectivity. My goal here was to reduce friction, allowing users to reach me in just a few clicks. So in contact, I have added only three user input. That is, if you uh, want to fill them, what's your name, what's your email, and what you want to talk about, and what the message you want to send. The contact form uses a combination of flexbox and standard block positioning. So let me show you my contact CSS. The contact form uses a combination of flexbox and standard block positioning. In the footer, uh, the class dot social media container. Let me show you the class social media container where it is. Yes, there is one. Dot social media container UL uses display flex with a gap property. This allows the SVG icons to stay perfectly spaced and centered regardless of the screen sizes. I also used focused pseudocode on input field. As you can see here, focus, wait for a while, focus, yes, here you go. Uh, I used the focus pseudocode class on input field to change the border color to blue, providing clear visual feedback during data entry. And while talking about this contact page, if the user try to send message without entering anything, then it will say, please fill out this field. Without filling this field, you can send message. So I write name, and if I try to write phone number in my email and try to send message, then it will say please include an value and at the rate in the email address. So it will ask for an value email address. So if I put my email address and write subject like trial and also write message trial and send message, then it will send message to me. And if you want to change something, then you can also directly reset everything. And for the footer part, I have copied the same from my index and the project page. So that's for my contact page. If you want to show my responsive view, so it will look something like this. I will show you on different devices on how it will look like. So it will look something like this. This home. Then from home you can go to project. So from project we went to contact. So this is the contact. So that's for the contact page. So now let's move on to video demo. So this is the basically for the video demonstration page. So video is not included because I'm currently making video. After successfully making the video, I will upload here. So in video page, as you can see, I have added this box with border color, border shadow in black. Here I have added what's in this video. So I have added information on what is inside this video. So inside this video, there will be complete website tour, responsive design, CSS implementation, my project section, form functionality, code structure, design decisions, and technical features. And in case if the video does not work, then I have also added here the alternative video link. If the above immediate video does not work, then you by clicking on this, you will be directed this link will direct you to the original video. So let me show you my code of video HTML. So for the video HTML, uh, the navbar stays same, and I already explained you that everything is kept under video container, where I have added video inside content class, and I have used order list to keep my a list of video content items, and this is for the alternate video link section as I mentioned earlier. And the footer section stays same, there is no change in footer section. Footer section remains consistent in every page. So let me show you my video demo CSS in short. So HTML and body is the same, portfolio is also stays same, everything is similar. And hidden checkbox for home burger menu toggle, by default it would be set to the none. And when the screen size will be in 768 pixel, then the hamburger again will be open. So as you can see here, I have used the display flex property and to justify content align item centers, and I have added hover effect in video as you can see here. uh, this is the hover effect. So that's for the video demo project. So now let's move on to our last page, that is our site report. So finally, we have the site report. This page serves as a technical deep dive into project, documenting my development journey, the wireframes that I used during the planning phase, and the final code validation results. So in our assignment, uh, the requirement was around 250 words, but I have used more than that. So at first, I have kept development experience. So developing my personal portfolio website has been an exciting and incredible journey so far. So being a part-time UX designer, I was really excited when this assignment was introduced at first, because I really wanted to develop my own UX design, which I was trying to learn for some past days. So I start learning first learning with basic HTML, then I gradually learned structuring contents semantically and mastered using text correctly. So at first I used to always use deep. Uh, I I was not much familiar with semantic text, but doing this project, uh, I came to realize that using semantic text is makes a clean a code makes a code clean and makes more responsive and working. So the biggest challenge that I faced while learning was trying to understand the CSS grid and flexbox. But my professor Ankit sir taught us very well with thorough practice. So debugging at first was a headache and frustrating, especially with multiple crossover browser computer users. The main problem that I faced was on responsive side, but the most happiest or the rewarding moment was also when I implemented successfully my mobile hamburger menu. After failing for many times, seeing the responsive design add from desktop to phone was rewarding to me. And second is design decisions. Uh, as I have already mentioned you that I have chosen a blue based color scheme, and my code for color scheme is hashtag 2563EB for primary because it's my favorite color, and blue color is said to convey trust and professionalism, and the complementary is white and black create good constant and readability. For the text content, I have used black, and for the background, I have used white in my design. I try to use 60-30-10 rule in my design, 60 as a dominant white color, 30 as a blue color, and 10 as a black color. So for typography, I have used font family Poppins, COS UI, Sans Serif for all body content. I love using Poppins from Google Font because it looks modern, classy, clean, and has excellent readability across sizes. And for layout and navigation, I have implemented a sticky navbar for easy and quick navigations. Let me show you again. As you can see here, this is also fully responsive. So we are on side report. And while talking about inspiration sources, I have taken sources from multiple sites. I have taken uh, source for modern design trends from Awards site. If I click here, then it will direct to its personal website. And for CSS animation ideas, I use Code Paint. For grid and flexor tutorials, uh, I have taken reference from CSS tricks. And for simple icons and for SPG icons, I have taken reference from simple icons. And for scalable vector icons, I used source reference from Font Awesome. And for checking my HTML and CSS code error free, I have used W3C validator. So while talking about technical implementation, as I told you earlier that I have used semantic HTML text like a nav for navigation, header, main footer, and these are my wireframes. So this is my homepage wireframe, and this is my project page wireframe. If I hover, then it will transit to is out. And this is my contact page wireframe, and this is my video demo page wireframe, and this is my site report wireframe. And this is my HTML validation code. So I mentioned earlier that I validate my HTML code from W3C. So this is my home page W3C validate. This is my project page HTML validate. This is my contact page video demo, and my W3C site report page validate. And this is my CSS validation. So this is my home page CSS validation. This is my project page CSS validation. This is my contact page CSS validation. This is my video demo CSS validation. And finally, this is my site report CSS validation. So at last, I have also copied alternate video link from video demo, which I show you earlier that I have copied this alternative video link and I have also added in site report so that if in case video does not work in video demo page, then you can access from here, and the footer remains consistent in this page also. Uh, so that's for my portfolio. By combining modern CSS techniques like grid and flexbox with a mobile first philosophy, I have created a portfolio that is fast, responsive, and truly represent my design style. Thank you for following along with this demonstration.